Okay, so let's just sit for just 1 minute. Oh, and we're gonna use our breath to get a little taller. So take a big inhale and see if you can feel that breath move low in your body. And then exhale and feel your shoulder blades pull together. So I'm going to take my hands to my ribs and just feel myself breathe. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Let's do that one more time. Inhale and exhale. Now I'm going to let my hands just come across the body and start down low. And let's keep the torso nice and steady, and then let the arms just kind of pull, almost like you were rocking a little baby. You're just rocking your arms. And feel some stretch. Good. And you can kind of gradually bring the arms a little higher. Good. Just sort of letting the, So now we'll let the arms pull to one side and let the head move the other way. Inhale, move into the center. And exhale, let the head move the opposite direction. Inhale. And exhale, reach, letting your head. Good. Inhale through the center and exhale, let the head come down. Good. Let's inhale now, go to your wrists and turn the palms out for a moment. And then take a second to pull the shoulder blades down the back. And exhale, let the hands come rest on the head. And then let's just take a nice little slow sway side to side. And again, inhale up and exhale, float it over. Inhale and exhale. Good. Inhale, coming up. And exhale, nice and tall. So now we'll move the hands behind the head. Inhale and exhale, float the head over and feel the back of the neck stretch. Inhale up and exhale. So just moving bits of the spine. Inhale and exhale. Good. So now we'll sit up and then take with your hands your back behind the head a few twists. So you'll reach and twist and feel your chest stay nice and open. Good. We'll now twist toward the right leg. Let the left hand come down to the right knee and get a little stretch as the head leans back into your right hand. And from here, let my head come over. So I've got my hand on the opposite ear. Good. Now take the same hand, same ear. And I just got a nice adjustment, like going to the chiropractor. Good. Let's inhale. Take two hands back behind the head once again. Lift open the chest. Take your head back down. Inhale. Stack the spine tall. And exhale. Twist. And twist. And then this time we're going to pause, twisted towards your left leg. Take the right hand down. And let the head go there into your hand. So getting a stretch in your armpit. And then we'll take opposite hand to ear and let the neck stretch. Good, and then we'll go same hand to ear and just apply a little pressure there. And inhale, come all the way up. And let yourself just circle around a few times. It's if it feels comfortable to kind of rest your hands there together on your head. Good, and then we'll let those circles move you the other way. Good, and then let's open your chest fully, completely, and unfold the two legs. You can get your weight up in your sits bones. We'll inhale, open big, and exhale, round under. So you'll inhale, open big, and exhale, round. Inhale, open big, open wide. And exhale, round this time, let the hands stay down. Inhale, open your chest, stretch forward, stretch your throat. You can pull your bottom lip up. Good. And then exhale, we'll let the head melt down. Then we'll inhale, come up, 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 up. And exhale, flip that over one more time. Inhale, coming up. And then exhale, sitting nice and tall. This time, opposite hand. It's going to reach towards the leg. And again, we'll stretch your spine. And take your chin over one shoulder. Chin over the other shoulder. And one ear towards the shoulder and down. So you're really using the movement to free up your neck. Good. And then take your gaze all the way behind you. Over your back fingers. Inhale, coming up. And then exhale, taking that twist the other way. Good. And then just try here a couple times. Chin over your shoulder. One ear over your shoulder. Good. And then take your chin all the way back and your gaze behind you. Good. We'll inhale, bring two arms up, tuck your left foot in and your right leg long. And then once again, if it feels nice, kind of rock your weight. Good. So I'm kind of reaching my ribs now side to side. Good. And then we're going to pause, reaching your rib cage away from your long leg and open the chest and breathe. Good. Now I'm going to take that top hand towards my bottom leg and stretch and reach over my extended leg. Take the bottom arm out once again and now move the body towards that long leg. And we'll inhale, move up, and exhale. Just change the position of the two legs. And once again, kind of rock the weight. You can let the sitting bone come up and then let the sitting bone melt down so it's like nice and even with the opposite side. So again, just letting the hips melt. Good. And then from here, we're going to do a little reach with your rib cage. Then you can bring the hands behind the head here. So you're coming over. Good. And then we'll inhale and exhale, stretch, reach towards this leg. Oh, I'm sorry, reach away from the leg. Oh, and free up your hip. Inhale, coming to sit tall. Take that hand to the outside of the hip and you'll come stretch over. Good. That bottom arm can come underneath you. And then we'll rotate toward your long leg. Good. So let's just open your two legs out and take a moment to lightly lift and lower the two knees. And then feel your weight in one sits bone and then the other. And then see if we can kind of even our weight through our two sitting bones. Good. Inhale, sitting up, chin over. So your ears coming down. Look back behind you, over each side. Good. We'll inhale, sweep your arms up, come stretch, reach over the right leg. And we'll walk the hands out. A little cat cow through the spine. So you feel again this big movements kind of allowing the hips to loosen and release. Good. And then we'll take ourselves over the opposite leg. Oh, I'm feeling the sides of the back get a little longer. And we'll inhale, come up, and I'm going to take my right foot to my left and just turn my body. Good. So take your hands behind you for a moment and then just rock the hips a little side to side. Good. And then we're going to move your feet just a little bit wider than the mat, and we'll take that same thing, pushing over side to side. Good, so let's pause with the knees over to the right, and then exhale, let the two arms come down, and you'll just feel this stretch in the hips. Good, we'll inhale, come up, exhale, let the knees come down, again, feel that big stretch in your hips. Good. And then from here, we'll exhale, bring your knees over your chest, and then once, so the head's down on the floor, and you can just lightly rock your back a little side to side. Good. So now we'll anchor your tailbone down and keep your feet together, but then circle the knees together and apart. So legs, we have deep connection there into the belly. Good, let's reverse the direction of those circles again. Feet together, tailbone steady, legs moving down. Good. And then let's pause with your toes right over the floor, and then just lightly right, left, tap the feet there into the floor. Tap the heels there into the floor, balls of the feet into the floor, and then lightly just hop the feet down and up. Good, just the right foot down and up. Feel those muscles, feeling the arch. Now just the left foot down and up. And see if you can kind of go lighter in the movement. Beautiful. Take 2 feet down. And exhale, start with the arms overhead and we'll allow the pelvis to lift. Good. Let's exhale, bring the pelvis down. Right ankle to the left foot, left thigh, I should say. And then just rock side to side. Then we'll push all the way down with the left foot and feel the pelvis lift off of the floor. And we'll exhale, bring that down. Take the hands here to around the left thigh. And again, just kind of rock. Just noticing where you feel any tightness or tension. And then once again, holding your tailbone steady, place the right foot on the floor, place the left ankle on the right thigh, and try a little movement of the tailbone side to side. So you feel the belly connected. And then we'll pause. Feel the weight ground in the right foot and lift the pelvis up, stretching the hips. And we'll exhale, release, let that come down. Take the hands around the thigh. And once again, just lightly rock. And then from there, we're going to just hug your knees up over your chest and take the arms in between the calves and the thighs. Feeling a release at the front of the hips. Let's exhale, open the arms. The knees can lengthen but still stay soft. And we'll circle your ankles. So circle just the right ankle and then the left. Then just the left ankle. And then the right. Good, turning it out and in. So now we're going to just lightly kind of bicycle the legs. Feel one knee extend as the other leg bends. Good, changing that. And then the tailbone can lift and lower down. Good. Now we'll hold the tailbone steady and then let the two legs just float in the air. And travel the other way. Good. Let's take the left foot to the floor and take your hands here to the right calf. So we'll feel ourselves stretch evenly through your shoulders. Feel the back of the knee lengthening. You can try a point in the foot and then a flex to get a deeper stretch into your calf. You could even lift your head and chest here and look down at the belly. Now you'll take your left hand to your right or your left thigh and open the right leg and the left thigh. Inhale, bring the right leg up. Let the two legs cross each other. Still keeping that top leg long. And again, flex the foot, pull the tailbone down. Now from here, that top knee can bend and you'll let the knees travel over to the left, your gaze to the right. And then we'll just undo those legs and we'll take the left leg up in the air. Good. And then let's let the your gaze come up to your navel. Good. And then I'm going to take my right hand to my right thigh and let the left leg open to the side, right leg open. Inhale, bringing that leg back through the center. And then again, allowing it to cross the midline of the body. then let's exhale, bring that leg down. Let the knees fold over to the right and the gaze go to your left. Let's inhale, bring it all back up. And then once again, hug the knees to your chest. Let's extend the right leg. Extend the left leg. Let the tailbone come up. And maybe a little bit more of your back stretches. So you can allow it to round. And the tailbone lift off of the floor. And the knees can stay soft here. If it feels nice to give yourself a little foot massage. You can even cross the arms and massage your feet just a little. And then we'll slowly let the tailbone melt back down to the floor. Hands here to the backs of your feet. Good. And then we'll let the soles of the feet move down to the floor. Knees open. Long stretch. Good. Arms long. And then I'm just going to fold myself over onto the right side. Take my left hand here to my hip. So let's lift the leg. Hold it here for a moment. Take a couple light little circles. Go ahead and let it circle around the other way. Then we'll extend the knee, lift the leg, take it down, bend and pull in. Stretch out, lift, down, in, reach the leg out, up, down, and in, out, and up, down, and in. Let's try one more. Out, and up, down, and in. Let's bend the back knee. Take your hand to the ankle and feel a big stretch. Good. We'll release your top hand so it comes to the floor to support you here. Open the kneecap to face the sky and try that same exercise, but with the hip opened up. So we'll come, bend the knee, stretch it out and up, down and in, stretch it out and up, down and in, stretch it out, up, down and in, stretch it out, up, down and in. So now pause with the knee bent and just hug the knee over your chest. And we'll find the top hand here at the foot. Big stretch. Good. Let's go ahead and let the bottom leg lengthen. And then the top foot can come find the thigh. And you can let the leg lift off of the floor. And then let's exhale. Take that top knee down in front of you and a few circles through the arm. And you can try a couple figure eights with the arm, taking the arm back the other way. Good, and then I'm going to tuck that arm back in. Exhale, push up, and just let that top knee stay bent over my bottom leg. And I'm going to take a big twist. Slide the hand down the foot and tuck the 2 feet closer together. Good. And now from here, take the 2 arms up. The right arm comes to your, the left arm comes to your low back. Inhale, stretch. And exhale. Let the hands kind of come toward each other. Good. And you can check on your neck and shoulders here, just with light little down and up with the neck, side to side. Let's exhale, free the arms, big circle. Then unfold your legs, and we'll try to find this whole set of sequences on the other side. So I'm just going to begin by lifting my top leg up. And I'll let it circle a few times. Feel the bottom leg stay anchored in the floor. And circle the other way. Stretch the leg out, up, down, and in. Stretch the leg out, up, down, and in. Stretch the leg out, up, down, and in. A couple more times here, just feeling all of your hip. From here, we're going to pause with the knee bent, catch the top hand to the foot, and stretch the leg behind you. And then turn the top knee to face up. Stretch the leg out and up, down and in. Stretch it out and up, down and in. Good. So you feel that external rotation. Good. After this next round, go ahead and pause. The knee bent, take the arm over the thigh. You can kind of rock the hip just a little. And then we'll take that top leg up. We'll get a big long stretch in the leg. Good. And then let's take that bottom leg, let it come long here for a moment. Good, and then we'll take the top knee, let it bend. Come rest there on the thigh for just a few breaths. And then we'll exhale, let the top knee travel forward just a little. And we'll let the top arm begin a circle all the way around. Good, and then you can try some figure eights with that arm. And play with your wrist. Feeling a full, complete stretch there. Good, open, taking a twist behind you. And then we'll bend the bottom knee. Push with that hand to bring yourself up so you'll keep the legs crossed and then get the weight once again even in your two sits bones. And then I'll just exhale and twist deeply towards that top leg. And inhale, return to center, squeezing the two thighs together. And now you'll take your right hand to your sacrum, top hand up, and then let the fingers kind of walk towards each other. Good. Take your chin over one shoulder towards the other. Just checking on your neck. And exhale, unroll, do a little circle of your wrists. And we're going to fold so towards your top leg and unfold into all fours. So push back through your hand and exhale, let the head come down for a few breaths. Inhale, look up at your two hands, and then I'm just going to take my left arm to the outside of my right hand. Push back with the right hand. Oh, and get a real good stretch in your shoulders. Inhale, replace that left hand next to the left, and then take the right arm underneath it and take that stretch the other way. And then inhale, let's bring your two forearms into the mat and bend your knees. Once again, circle the ankles. So ankles circle in, ankles circling out. Just circling your right ankle in and now out. Left ankle circles in and out. And then rocking your hips side to side. Good. From here, bend one leg and then straighten the other. So this is moving through the knees, feeling a connection to your glutes and hamstrings, right knee, then the left. Good. We'll pause with the right leg bent and take the right hand and foot together. Get a deeper stretch. Releasing the hands, switching the position of the two legs. We'll come and get a stretch of the left leg. And then we'll exhale. Bring your left arm over the right. So you've got it kind of stacked with your forearms. And then cross your right leg over your left. And let the knees come apart and just press up. So you could kind of even with your hands crossed, press up and stretch your back. We'll inhale, come down, change the cross of the arms, change the cross of the legs, and exhale, stretch up. Good. We'll inhale, uncross the legs, and now take two hands to your 2 feet. Just tuck the tailbone down. Good. We'll push in with the hands. Take the 10 toes into the floor. Lift up. And from here, tuck the right leg in. And I'm going to reach my left elbow across. So I stretched into this piriformis area. Maybe even let my right hand come find my left foot. And exhale. Stretch across the body. Good. And then we'll inhale, bring it all up. And exhale, taking that leg back, let the head come down for a moment. Just another deep stretch. Inhale, take the left leg in, and then the right arm crosses the body so you get a big stretch. Right hand and foot come together. And then we're going to take your two hands, push them back down into the floor. Exhale, reach the weight of the body back and find yourself in a little down dog pose. Taking the tailbone nice and high. And then we're going to walk our hands towards our feet, cross the arms again, and pull the elbows apart. Feel that big stretch. Taking your chin over one shoulder, over the other shoulder. And then pushing into the feet to bring yourself up. Good. So let's just take a moment in a standing position. I'm going to stretch, reach this back just a hair. And we'll just rock your weight a little bit side to side in your 2 feet so it can face the screen. And just rock the weight. Good. Just getting your body feeling alert on this plane. And take just a moment to sort of slow this movement down so you can feel the muscles in your feet. Landing with the toes, the balls of the foot, and the heel. Picking up heel, ball, toe, sitting down, toe, ball, heel. So take that and notice what the muscles, the sides of you do on your legs. Good. And just seeing how that balance feels. And then we'll pause with the weight in the right leg and lift the right arm and just lower it down softly. Lift the left arm, slow it down softly. Lift the 2 arms, lowering down softly, setting that foot down, toe, ball, heel, finding your weight on the other side. The arm lifts, it comes down. Arm lifts, it comes down. 2 arms up and then down. Good. Set the weight down. Move the thighs back. Stretch. Take your head towards your heels. And inhale, come up. Exhale, take your head towards your heels. Inhale, come up. Take the head and the heels. Good. Inhale, stretch. Take your weight over towards one side, torso over to one side, and on to the other side. Torso over to one side. Long stretch. On to the other side. Good. Inhale, coming back up. Gather the weight in the right foot. Turn the left toes out and place the foot there at the thigh. or at the calf. Good. Inhale, we'll open the arms, set that left foot down, find that on the other side, turning the toes out, pressing palms into one another. Good, opening the arms nice and wide and taking the 2 feet now just a little bit wider. So we'll open our chest and then exhale, find a long float forward. Chin moves in, neck gets long. Shake it now. Inhale, coming all the way up, and then so you just look out, look forward, and then rock the weight through one leg into the other. Good, letting the knees bend. Good, keep that look up, and then take your right hand to the left ankle and do a big reach. Inhale back up, exhale onto the left side, big reach. Inhale, coming all the way up. We'll turn the right toes out, bend the knee, and come stretch down over that leg. And as you feel comfortable, make the leg a little longer. Feeling the sides of you here opening up. And we'll push into the feet, turn the toes in, open the opposite side out, bend, come over onto that side. The arms stretch overhead, pull back, and then lengthen the knee. So let's just now turn ourselves towards those toes. Push through the foot, bring your weight up, find a warrior one, a big stretch in the calf. Good, and then we'll exhale, turn, come over this leg. And then once again, find a bend in the knee, a stretch in the backs of the legs. And we'll open the arms. And now just step the back foot closer to you. And then again, just walking your feet a little bit wide. Go ahead, then melt the knees down. Let the tailbone come underneath you. And exhale. See about letting yourself just kind of melt down into the floor. Take your right foot up into the left thigh. And then exhale, just let the leg float over. Just a deep stretch into your hip. We'll let the right leg come long. And exhale. Left foot into the right hip crease. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Exhale, let that leg now just come down nice and relax next to your opposite leg. And we'll take a few breaths here, just letting your body melt into the floor. then let's just circle your ankles and your wrists, wiggle the fingers and toes. And take the arms up overhead. And bring the legs in over the chest. And you can rock the back side to side, front to back. And here we'll roll onto one side, press up, find ourselves seated. And I'll just bring your palms together before the heart, bow the head, close the eyes. Your practice is a gift, everyone. Thank you oh so much. Enjoy your evening. Namaste.